from like after I drop my kids off. So like 8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Central Time would work for me.
So you can
You
then
know,
you can just drop me the email and you can list like full
oh,
week scheduling, all with all
okay,
the time
sure.
slots, and then we can play go accordingly, right? So I have a written as
Okay.
well. I will align it with Ivan as well, like how we can do, and then we can say like, okay, next week let's try these time slots and see how it works.
Okay. Okay.
Make sense?
That works.
Yeah.
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I'm just going to write a little note to myself. Train. Yep, that works.
Perfect.
Okay. So, I had a quick question, and it's a silly question,
Mm-hmm.
but it's, I was just, before I send you my email and all that sort of thing, is this when you pull on new clients, you don't share anything with other people?
No.
It's just kind of like what you're doing with me.
Yeah.
I know that's a silly question,
Yeah.
but it just crossed my mind this morning going,
No. No.
I've been so particular about this for so long. So,
That we are doing this personal onboarding, right? So it's specific to
yeah,
your school, to your data, to your operation wise, and everything, right?
I knew I was overthinking it. I just,
Yeah, no,
needed
absolutely
to
no
see
problem. I
it.
think you are
Okay.
not the first one. Like, but like there was one client. He was like, we were doing some onboarding, and I said like, okay, let me record some video for you, just quick navigation, and she was watching the recording, and it's like, is this only for me or you are using it for others? And I was like, for sure
It's
it's
only for
for
you.
you because there is your swim school name and all this kind of stuff, your data, etc. So
Well, and we asked because,
yeah, yeah.
here the competition is super fierce.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I've spent years making this into what it is now. And so it's just kind of I do have like for people who are local, I have an NDA agreement,
Mm-hmm.
for my instructors or for any counting or any of that coming on. So I don't know
But I think it's
if
super important because especially these teachers, they are like going like from facility to facility, right? So it's kind of like there is
Mhm.
a fluctuation, so it may be really good to have something like NDA written, right? So they.
Yeah, we have an NDA and a non-compete for, like so long after they learn from us. So, but yeah, no, I'm happy. I'll take your word at face value. I have so far, so work.
No
That
problem.
kind of sounds
Absolutely
really
no
weird.
problem. No problem.
Okay.
It's good question. I will be asking the same. Don't worry.
Okay, and then do you want me to send you the email, my welcome email now, or do you want me to send that during the week?
Actually, I was reviewing all the emails. Then we can review together quickly, and I found one which looks like your welcome email. It's very super long. This is the one.
Oh, yes, that is okay. I
Okay,
sent it to you.
okay. I was like, where is the end of the scrolling? You know?
It doesn't, yeah, it's very long on purpose. It didn't always used to be that way, but I, I get so many questions and so many repeat questions that I'm just like, here, plot, here's everything.
And
So,
that's we can discuss like how to do it because typically we try to use our like email templates or this auto notification to be like really short and really
yes,
precise on the information, and then maybe you
yes.
can think of a like just quick idea. You can like put like
That that
fuck
email,
you page on
yeah,
your website, or maybe you have like your website is still down, but you can have these like terms and
little
conditions.
short like Q&As and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
but you can
Yes.
download it to the specific link, and then you can plug this link in that email. So like
Okay.
yeah, so the
Yeah,
email is short, and then like read more about our policies and important notes here. Click here, right, and they will be redirected, and then
yes.
you can have a super long because sharing these kind of super long emails, I'm really careful
It's not
about
something that we do. Yeah.
careful because it might be not going through all of this like deliverability of the emails, so it may stack for some clients. It may be some like it's really super long, and all these anti-spam filters and everything, so I will be really
I
careful
I
about
get
this
that.
here. Yeah?
And I think, moving into the system, I agree with that. Having like different links and things that people can pick on is good.
Hmm.
For now, where everything has just been, for select
Yeah,
few
send
people.
and read yourself, right?
Yeah, and that's just like when you're ready to start to me, this is a commitment, and here's our commitment. Wow, and I warn people that it's long, But then I have people who show up and they have no questions. You know what I mean? There's no questions. There's no like, what do we do? What do we do? Where do we go? You know, you'd be surprised how many millions of questions. Even when I had all the information on my website, I still had a million questions because people just don't read. So I don't send that email out.
Everywhere is the same problem.
Yeah, I don't send that email out until people have committed to a spot and until they have paid. And then, you know, I'm like, okay, here, well, that's not true. Until they've committed to pay and committed to a spot. And then I'm like, okay, here's our welcome email. It answers all of your questions that you have. Let me know if you have any more. And they never do. Of course, because it's a million pages long. So anyhow.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah. But you can still send it like manually. Like you can filter like all of your clients on the weekly basis or daily basis, and it's like, okay, these I have booked, and you can filter them and send them manually, or maybe we can somehow think about it, like how to automate based on some trigger, right? So send welcome email on. Yeah.
It's done in portions. So I'm sure you haven't taken the time to read it because it's not really pertinent to you, but it is set up in sections. And so the sections themselves can be separated. Like there's an attendance policy. There's, you know, instructions on how to come to the pool. There's the liability waiver and form and why they do that. There's notes on how we teach.
Payments section, attendance section.
So those sections can all be separated and kind of have little links to them on their own. You know, as like, here, read this, check that you read this, check that you read this type stuff.
Because usually this is what I'm seeing to have in general terms and some kind of policies, like this is how you do the payments, this is how you do the attendance, this is how you use your lockers or your changing rooms or anything like that. So usually these kind of long tags are usually done in these like policies and general terms and questions and all kind of things. But I'm just checking on the different monitor. Yeah, it looks, this is something like extras. Okay, perfect. All right. So first of all, I would like to start this training onboarding. Right, so we have like 45 minutes, and we go through the basics. I already created account for you. I will share you the credentials. You may try to log in now.
Okay.
Let me check. I will send you the credentials. Okay, so you can try now. Okay, let me send it now, so you can try. So it will be admin test account.
Okay, you okay for a bit?
Okay, I just sent it.
Okay.
So let's try to log in, and we can start.
Yes, sir. Into my other email. Okay. So admin, Sarah Gwen, login.
So click on the link. It's the access to our kind of testing and demo site.
Okay. So there's the https://dev.sportinia.com, correct? And then go to login.
Yeah, and login is exactly. Go to login and then type your
survival swimmers and then password.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, logged in. I'm gonna save that. Okay. I need to accept cookies, and so I see calendar.
Can you share me the screen so I can see like
Sure.
I will be quickly giving you some navigation walkthrough.
Sure. No, that's not it. Just a second. Okay.
Here we
Can
go.
you see that?
Yeah. Cool. Okay, I can see it now. Perfect. So you are in.
Okay.
Every time if you logged in and something happens and you don't see this screen, there is this black line above which is saying like admin admin. There is that duplicated admin. So just click on it, like left top corner. Yeah, exactly. Click on the admin.
Okay.
Yeah, and then click on the admin. Sorry, you double click it maybe.
There's two
Yeah,
admin
it doesn't
slots.
matter. Yeah, every time you click on the admin, you should be able to see your facility, right? So here is your
Okay.
survivor streamer. If you somewhere lost and you say like, "Hey Andy, I cannot see my admin," every time you lost, there is this black line at the top with this
Okay.
admin, and every time you somewhere lost, like you click on this and click back on this survivor streamer, which is the
Okay.
title, and you
And
should
that'll
be
take me
yeah,
to,
you should be back to your admin clients.
okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Calendar, clients, POS, memberships, reports,
So
communications.
today we should be reviewing some basics like how to set up the system to be working, and then we will go. The next step will be go each area like what we need to go through, walk through, like clients, scheduling, bookings, and all these kind of things, payments, billing, right?
Sure.
So first of all, because I need to refresh myself, we need to go to settings, right? So first we need to set up the system. So I would like to walk you through.
Okay.
And basically here are the different areas, and what we need to start with the first is the setup area on the left side. Yeah, global settings, this is kind of like let's go there quickly. I will show you like this is like your facility name, right? So here is like survivor swimmer, this is the title. Then what is the next important? Yeah, you can put some description like few sentences. It will
Okay.
be visible later, so you can create it later, but I just want to show you like you need to put some contact details, so every time like they are scheduling some lessons or they are on in the partner portal, so it will be visible. So go scroll
Okay.
down a little bit. What is super important here is this email sign. Basically this
Mm-hmm.
is the email signature, which is automatically uh, plugged every auto notification you will be sending from the system. So what I
Okay.
recommend to put it there is like, I don't know, your signature or some signature. It will be like cheers, survivor swimmers. Always try to put also the email contact and phone number, right? So every notification, email notification the system will send, this will be placed at the end of every email. So we don't need to really do it like multiple times. So just put it anything here, and then you can test it. Every time you can
Okay.
change it, you can put it here, right? You can also like
Okay.
upload your logo, for example, so it looks and feels
Sure.
like branded. So you can like click on the after your email, click on the text after your email in this field. Now go up, go.
Well, what did I do? Sorry.
You didn't save it, so let's go back again.
Okay.
Go down to this email sign. Just type something like, oh, you scroll down more. Go up.
I scrolled down. Okay. Sorry. Email sign.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just put thank you. Just click on the field thank you, then hit the enter so you can go to the next line. And then there is a button in the first line which is image icon. Do you see this T with the little X under in the first line? Is like the in the
Mm,
middle of the first top line. There is a source, then this copy paste, go right, and there is the image placeholder. Two more, yeah, and this, and then you can import browse server, and it should be opening the another link. Click on one more browse server, or it's not opening anything.
well, image info, is that,
No,
did I
no,
do
no,
that
browse
correct?
server. Click browse server again.
Okay, so here to the pictures,
Yes, browse
browse server.
server. It should be opening.
Okay.
It should be opening new pop-up, asking you to specify the folder on your computer.
Um,
No?
Let me see. Do you want to refresh the directory?
Okay, we can do it later, but this is how you upload the picture to
The pictures.
to
No, it's
this.
okay. Is it so it says browse server? Does that mean that it's going through, it looks like it's going through Chrome, or is it going to my
It should be open in another
ah,
window
I found
asking.
it.
Yeah, it should be open
Upload
in,
here.
yeah, and then you can search for your logo picture with
Okay.
JPEG, the file
Yep.
extension, and just double click on it, and it should be uploading here, and then you just save it, and it should upload
Do I
in.
want to do a thumb size, or do I want to have it regular size? Or does it matter?
It's better if it's optimized for small size, so it's not really
The thumb
overwhelming
size.
the email. So it can be like, I don't know, 200
Because I
pixels.
think I just overwhelmed the email. I'm kidding. Let's see here.
Just put anything, then we can resize with the parameters. Doesn't matter.
Sure,
If you have some
sure.
logo already somewhere stored, so we can already place it here.
Sorry, it's thinking. It's thinking even more. Do I want to delete this because it's so big?
We can do it later, or maybe. Oh, okay. Yes, and then that click. Yeah, it's big. Click on this width parameter. There is a width and height. Do you see? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and make a width 200. It will be automatically resizing. Yes, and go exactly.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Cool. Is there a way to
Just go at the end. No. Go back and go with your keyboard. Just one left with your left. So this blinking, yeah, exactly, and hit the enter to make it to the second line. Yes, and now type thank you exactly.
it
Yeah, finish.
and save?
Yes. So this will be placed to every email. And then
Awesome.
and then there is one more thing in global settings when you go back. And there is some like contact details like email, phone number, etc. So it sometimes is visible in some details. Go down, scroll down a little bit. One more. Here it is, right? I put your email, but you can put like general, like to your staff or admin, like info or something.
Sure,
And
sure.
then there is for the contact, this is the phone number. Under the contact field is like phone number you can place,
Okay.
and
Okay.
URL is like link to your website, right? And that's it. But you can
Okay.
update later on. This is just like
Yeah, I'll add it later on. I'm probably gonna,
yeah.
well,
Okay,
yeah.
and that's it. Like save it.
Okay, great.
So this is just the basics. Yeah.
Okay.
So the next step what we need to go through is set up the activities and rooms. Actually, it should be called zones, but yeah. And here like I need to think about like how do you want to structure. Like currently you have one location, one pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And in the pool, how many lessons it can be taught at the same time?
We're right now we're banking on about 4.
Because what is this zone about is to divide the pool into specific zones, which is
Sure.
allowing you to schedule lessons at the same time.
Okay.
So for example, if you have 4 lessons at the same time with 4 different teachers, we need to create 4 different zones. So you can
Okay.
we can divide the pool into different sections so they can switch at the same time.
So
Do
for
you
my
get it?
title, should I just put the instructor's name, or should I put zone 1, 2, 3, or 4? Or does that matter?
This is actually this can be visible to parents, right?
Okay,
And it's
so
something additional to teachers. They will see both teacher and the zone. So it can be like some swim schools have like lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, lane 4, or it will be like
sure.
with one, or you can have zone 1. It's basically
Okay, I
because
understand.
yeah, it's
And the rank,
it's like
what
the
does the rank?
place. It's like the place where you play where you teach. So if the teacher changed, you just change the teacher value, but you cannot
Yeah.
just easily change the zone, right?
Okay. And the rank.
Ranking is like how it's sorting in your calendar. Like what is the zone 1? It will be like first line, zone 2 second. So for now you don't need to really bother, but if you want to rank, like, somebody has like zones by the different names, and they want to see like this zone at the first, second zone at the second line, so you can rank like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And it will be
Okay.
sorted like this,
Sure.
and then
Okay.
and save it. Exactly. So the second step for the zone, we need to add activities, and here we are defining kind of class types, especially
Okay.
what is the capacity, meaning like how many children can be in that class, and
Okay.
also the activity names. I will give you example, like if you do the private and the groups, so one activity will be like group lesson, and second will
Mhm.
be like private lesson, right?
We don't do any group lessons here. So um we only do okay, baby swimming buddy.
This is just an activity type for our internal usage. Nobody can see it. Just put the swimming.
Okay.
Select activity type swim. It's just the categorization of the activities.
Okay. Cool.
And then if it's private,
Pole dancing?
and
Pole dancing for kids? Who teaches kids how to pole dance? I'm sorry.
okay, and then the capacity min max, meaning like what is the minimum capacity to teach the lesson.
Sure.
So usually at the beginning I recommend to put 0. But if you have the policy that if somebody left, like if somebody will be absenting, they cancel their attendance, they will remain the 0 attendance. So the teacher doesn't need to go to that specific lesson, right? So if you put the 1 and the swimmer will be cancelled, then the system will automatically cancel that class. So nobody can join, and it may notify teacher as well. And this is related to the cancellation policy, like how many hours in advance swimmer can cancel their attendance.
Okay.
Make sense?
So it does. So you're saying that I should keep the capacity at 0 so that it doesn't kick out that system?
For now, yeah, but you can put like 1 1, and you will see like how it's behaving. You can put like one minimum 1 and maximum 1,
Okay.
but then you need to go down, scroll down, and here is the rule. Select the rule. And this is like how many. This is the cancellation rule. Like how many hours parent can cancel the attendance.
Let's
Right?
do 12 attendance. Okay. One person
No,
can
no,
book.
no, that's nothing. So this is like all you need to set up it here. So it means 12 hours in advance they can cancel. I don't remember. You are offering the makeups?
No.
Okay. And save it. And what happens if they don't cancel these 12 hours? So they need to come? Or what will be like the action for you
They
or for...
lose it. They pay for the lesson anyway.
But the teacher, how the teacher knows like if somebody is coming or not? The teacher just go there and then he will be waiting for the swimmer even he's not coming?
So we schedule our lessons with a condensity.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, a teacher will teach for like 2 hours, and every 20 minutes they have a student. And so, if somebody does not come, the teacher will be there.
Okay. They have like 2 hours time slots, and they go like lesson by lesson, lesson by lesson, so they are anyway there, right?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. So this is the only lessons we will be teaching in that zone, right? So there will be like only privates.
There'll only be privates
Yeah.
in the entire pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you will...
No, I lied. That's not entirely true. Sorry. I will be doing water babies classes. So it'll be me and like 4 mothers with their infants.
So it's group class then.
That is a group class, but I haven't started those yet again because I wanted to get this.
You can add it this way, like you will
Sure.
just add new activity. So this
Okay.
is the exercise. You will like here you will define like what kind of classes or lessons you are provided, and this is kind
Sure.
of template. So every time you schedule a class, it will use these predefined parameters.
Okay, and if I edit it,
You can still change the parameters while you are scheduling. This is just the reading the template, and then you can override. So if you, for example, decide you want to use and schedule like semi-private with 2 children, you don't need to go here if you don't do it like on a regular basis, or it is just one-time activity. So you can override on that particular lesson when you are scheduling. But if you do it regularly, I recommend to create another activity type here.
okay.
And this, you need to do it for every zone. So if you have 4
Okay.
zones, you need to go like create zone 2 and then add this activity to zone 2, create zone 3 and zone 4. You can do it offline. This is just how you need to do it, right?
Sure. Just trying to save and get out of this. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I need to create 4 zones.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do it like later on. This is just like what do we need to do. So
Sure.
then you said like we have one location, right?
Yep, at the
Okay.
moment.
So once you are clear with the zoning, then we go back to the setup again. Go up. Scroll up, sorry. Yeah, settings. Yeah, settings. Click on the settings. Yeah.
I did. Sorry, my computer's going a little slow.
No problem.
Okay.
So the next one is locations.
Okay.
Yeah. So locations are kind of grouping of your pools or zones to multiple locations. So that's why we are
Okay.
our software is like designed to have multiple scale to multiple locations and everything, right? So here we need to have just add. If you have one, we need to have, and you can name it like I don't know, default or your like name of your location. Yeah, Rogers. Click the default location, and then you can type all of your addresses and street and everything. Yeah. And what is super important here is going down and assign which zones are belonging to these locations, right? So currently you have defined the zone 1. So once you are creating new zones, make sure you are always going back to
Going
location
back.
and
Okay.
assign the new zones to location to make it visible to parents.
Okay.
Yeah. And then what you need to specify is don't forget to activate this location. So go down and just status activate and click on the first enable events, yeah, and save.
Do I need to enable private lessons or no?
No, for now, no. Private lessons are different way of scheduling. So
Okay.
as far as I remember, like you will be defining the time slots and they will
Mm-hmm.
be booking to that specific time slots.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's done. So when we go back to settings,
Okay.
and the next thing we need to define our staff.
Okay.
So meaning teachers.
Yes.
Yeah, generally.
Good stuff.
But sometimes people like swim school has also like some admin staff or general staff, etc.
Sure.
Yeah. So this description is kind of bio. So if they click on the teacher in our parent portal, it will be expanding this information.
Okay. Okay. I will fill that in later.
Yeah. What is important for teachers to put their real emails. So if there is
Sure.
any auto notification, it sends to the correct email.
Okay.
Scroll down. So put email and then phone number exactly. Language, it will be English US. Just change it, please. It's always because we have multiple languages in the system. Should be English US. Yeah.
Okay.
And here you are selecting the again the do not set up zone. Yeah. So every time you are creating new zone, you need to go and assign to location, and then you need to select the teachers which are available to particular zone. We have this
Okay.
setup like that because if there is like sometimes swim schools are using zones as a locations, so they have like different
Sure.
pools, and then they are selecting like which teachers are available in particular pool. But if you have
Okay.
one pool and the teacher is having all the zones, then make sure
Sure.
that you have activated all zones for every teacher.
Okay.
So if it's not visible while you are scheduling class, the teacher is not visible in the list, it's because it's not activated for that zone.
Because the zone has not been assigned.
Exactly, and just save it.
Okay. Okay. So would it be pertinent for me to say like one instructor is zone one instructor is zone two, or does it matter?
I think
I
it's
mean,
better to have all zones because then if you want to, for example, substitute teachers or reschedule teachers, it will be limiting
okay.
you to change like from zone to zone 3, and then you will say
Okay.
like, yeah, because for as I understand, like if it's really simple pools and simple structure, it doesn't make sense to limit the teachers by the zones if they can do
Okay.
like any zone anytime.
Yes.
It's more
Okay.
like if you have like 3 pools and some teachers are near one pool, so it doesn't make sense to like make them available to different pools if it's far for
Sure.
them. So you will not double schedule the same teacher to different areas or different locations at the same time.
Okay. Understood.
Okay.
Okay.
You can
I'll do this
update.
later.
You can update later. Just make sure like
Yep.
every time is English US and
Okay.
this is clear.
Yes, this is clear.
Okay, once you will create all of teachers, imagine still just one reminder. This is testing system, right? We
Okay.
don't need
Yep.
to create all the things. We just need to
Sure.
play around the setup so you
Sure.
understand like how the system is working, and then you know how to navigate it.
Sure.
So
Okay.
in real life, when you add the teacher and you will enter the teacher email address, system will send the auto template saying swimmers created staff account for you, so they can access their own account. And when you go back to the staff, and once you have the teacher with email address, there is a permission area at the end on the right side when you select specific permission. So you are the venue owner, don't change it please. But for other teachers, you will be selecting permissions instructor.
I'll be selecting instructor.
Yeah, for normal teachers, the permission will be instructor and select the all zones under the whole manager.
Okay.
So
And that way they can't go in and like change things.
yeah,
Except for what?
this way you
Mhm.
are giving them access to the
Okay.
teacher portal where they will be tracking attendance and doing evaluations.
Okay.
If they don't
Awesome.
have the access set up here, they will have no access to the teacher app.
Okay.
So we have like 2 stages, right? Sometimes they don't want to do the accesses, they just have like a teacher list and everything, but for normal cases, like you need to give them permissions and in order to access the teacher app and start using the application for tracking attendance.
Okay. Sure.
So you have the full control, like if you want to do access for anybody or not, but still you
Okay.
can list them as the teachers.
Okay.
So you can update their real email addresses. The system will try to send the email, but here in this testing system we blocked all emails. So because you can play with the system, so you will be
Okay.
not. So don't be worried that system is trying to send always the emails, but it's always redirected to our internal email. So
Okay.
so now you can see always these messages, right? It was rerouted. Go up. You will see like every time system try to send a message, it will say like it was rerouted to our booking.com, sportemail.com,
Okay.
but it will come to us. So I can manually forward it to you. So at least you will see like what are the templates. We
Well,
will
that was
work on
fun.
these templates. How the
Okay.
emails looks like after we fully customize all the templates and prepare the templates for the real system.
Okay. Perfect. So I go here in permissions and I put her as an instructor
Yeah, and select the zone 1
and select the zone
and
and
save it.
save.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And I will
Okay.
forward this link to your Kiki, so they can set up their own accesses. and then can
Okay.
start playing with the teacher app. So once we will go through the teacher app, then you can ask your teachers, please log into this testing teacher app, and then can start using it and test also the teacher app, and that will be like kind of having onboarding, like how to use the application, and you will see how it's all synchronized.
Okay. Cool.
Make sense? Is it
Yes,
clear?
it is clear.
Okay, perfect.
And I will just let me see if I have a picture of her real quick. Sure, I do somewhere. There she is.
And basically how we will set up this system, then before we going live, I will be using this system as a template to customize all the things we discussed, we agreed, and then we will just customize like zones, features, and everything like that, and then you will go to the real system, and then you can customize like your part.
Sure, for sure.
This is just for playing, so you can mess the system, you can delete everything, you can break it, put it down, doesn't matter. There will be
Okay.
nothing to copy besides the settings. So all the data you will be here available for your testing and playing anytime you want.
Okay.
So
Sounds
if
good.
you are not sure, you can always log into this testing system, play around, try things, and then
Just making sure I understand what we've done so far.
Mhm.
So one.
Perfect. You are super fast. Very good.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Good. Okay, so we have teachers.
We have teachers.
The next, I would like to go again back to the settings. And it's like chronological orders, like we need to go through all of these setups.
Sure.
So we log in tags. For tags, we will come to this later, but you can go
Okay.
here. The tags are usually using for filtering. So for example, if I'm not sure, like you have only private, right?
Yes.
Do you have something like maybe we can come to later? Like maybe these tags are used for filtering classes or also coloring the classes. For example,
For like on scheduling and stuff.
yeah, it's like for scheduling and stuff exactly. So for now
Okay.
it's not important, but I think when we go through, like we may find out like if we need it or not. But I just give you example, like if you have lessons and you have like dedicated time slots to different age groups, like this lesson, but this is more for groups, not for privates.
I
but
see.
but if you have group lessons, like this is group lesson for age under 3 years, this
I
is
see.
like 3, 4, 5. So they can create the text for the structuring of lessons and make some specific colors, so they can color the lessons in the calendar, so it's like visually it's super fast to see like which lesson types you have on the calendar based on the colors, and the parents
Okay.
can also filter the colors.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah,
So that just kind of makes it okay. Cool.
yeah.
So I don't need that at the moment, but that
Yeah,
could be useful later on.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Then the contact source. Contact source is when the parent is registering themselves via parent portal. You can customize the contact source, meaning like how they did hear about you, right? So it's like Facebook ad, Google search. Oh, it's not working. Let me check if I activate it properly for you. Because I was thinking I enabled that, but let me check quickly.
Yeah, looks like it's not working at the moment. Let me go grab some water while you're messing with that.
Yeah. Custom. Yes, custom field. Yes. Custom fields. Custom fields. Custom emails. No, it's already activated. Why it's not working? Custom email. Can you click again? Contact source. What it says?
clicked and waiting.
Okay. I need to check because there is some setup which is not really good, but I will check for it. Anyway, let's go to privacy and policies. This is super important.
Okay.
So this is the privacies we discuss about this welcome email, right?
Yes.
Yes. So what usually our clients do, like add policy and say like title is like general terms and like or
About that.
attendance. Yeah, exactly. Then the type will be specific. Usually there are multiple ways, but currently we are using mainly the register. So the first is like waivers, right? So this is
Okay.
something you define different policies which they need to consent. So you are storing digital consent, like which policies they agree with. For example, you will have a billing policy, they need to agree, and then it will be tracked on that profile. So they will cannot say like I was not consenting to the policy, but you go to their profile and see like, yeah, you accepted on this date, like two months ago when you are registering to our. And here you will copy paste the content, right? So for
Sure.
example, it may be some of the sections from your welcome email. This is like the payment related things, right? This is how we do billing and all this kind of stuff.
Sure. Is there a way for me to edit this value and the type or no?
No, this is just internal. No, like the system is saying like this needs to consent every time they register, or this needs to confirm every time they buy new lesson or anything, right? These are
I
the
see. Okay. So the clients must accept this every time they purchase a membership or course. Clients must accept this waiver when they first register. Parents must accept this for each child that they set up.
yes.
Interesting.
This is just the basic, but maybe we will rework it a little bit to make it more clear. But the idea was like the waivers are every time they first time they register, then
Sure.
the membership terms is like general, but maybe we will switch it like every class or class based. Like every time they like book the new class, they need to register like click. So you can have
Well,
like you can have like general waiver, and then you can have like different policies every time they, for example, but usually generally waivers are enough, right? Based on
like
the like
this.
how many waivers do you have, right?
So this. So typically, like even attendance could, you're saying, would classify under this, that they just accept it the first time they register.
Yeah, yeah.
So even if it's like, okay, my attendance
Like
policy,
currently, like, do they need to consent every time they do something regularly, or
no,
yeah? So that's
no.
why we have only for these general waivers. So
I see what
first
you're
time,
saying.
so first time they register and they first time they book the lesson,
Okay.
they will consent all of the
If I may
policies you
make a
define here. Yeah.
suggestion on the type, maybe instead of having the name here, have the type here. So you could just put your title would be like one time, or I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's it's just because it's a
Yeah, yeah. Your feedback will be welcome. No problem. We can change it.
yeah, no, I get okay.
So like
Uh
one time waiver or like for every class, right? Or something like that.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah. And copy
yeah,
paste exactly. We can check. Yeah, definitely. This was just
one
like.
time um every new student,
And then like every
every time they
every
come
every new
in.
every class. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I mean, I think
Yeah.
I understand what you mean
Yeah.
though. Okay.
And then just save it. Do nothing.
Just
Just save it. Yeah.
yes, sir.
It will create initial version, right? You will see like version one at the end. And,
Sure.
and every time you edit, like you want to change, you can go to edit.
Mm-hmm.
And every
And it
time
takes you
you
right there.
exactly make a significant change and you click and select publish as a new version, yes. Here, publish as
Okay.
a version, yes. It will increase the version, and for the next time they do any activities in your system,
And the parent portal, they have to sign it again.
exactly, because you create
Perfect.
you create a new version of it.
Do I need to put like revised and date or something like that?
It's
No.
automatically doing. You don't need to. You
Oh,
just select like new version and it's done again.
okay. Cool. Got
So
it.
you can go back. Yeah. So you can put as many policies you want, and then need to consent all of them.
Cool. That is where my welcome email will go. That sounds good.
Exactly. That's where I was pointing to.
You're like, don't send this. Okay, got it.
So exactly,
Um,
exactly. It's kind of welcome email because before they do anything, commit to schedule
mhm.
lessons. They need to consent all of that, and
Yeah,
it's expandable. You while you will be testing, you will see like the how it looks like. So there will be like now currently there will be like one line attendance policy, but it will be kind of like linked. So if they click it, it will expand. So please don't do it like super long because if it's expand on mobile, it will be like go down like somewhere like. So it's better to maybe have like more policies and shorter
sure,
as you said. You can play around a little bit, and this is just the testing
sure,
system, and to see like how it looks like for parent portal view.
sure.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And if we are talking about the parent portal, I will create you. This was your company email. I will create if you send me your, for example, private email. I will create you on your private because it's based on the email. I will create you kind of like testing parent, so you can play also from the parent perspective with your different email. It may be Gmail or something else.
Yes.
So you can log to the parent portal and see like what you
And see what
customize
they
on.
see.
Exactly.
Okay, sure. We could
Privacy.
do that with my other email address. That
So
would work.
can you give me it now so I can
Sure.
create it on the go immediately so I will see.
It's Sarah.
Or you can drop me to the chat. There is a chat button.
Oh,
There is
the
like
chat. Yes,
chat,
sir.
chat,
Just a second. Sorry.
the chat,
There we go.
chat. Yeah. So I will
There we
create
go.
immediately the. Okay, perfect. Exactly. This is what I needed. So it will be.
Oh, my coffee is cold.
Drink it.
Nice coffee.
Okay, gmail.com. Password. It will be.
That's really cool. Contact sources. Tag, privacy and policy. That's what I was just working on. Okay. Close dates.
Okay, so this will be the password. This one, this. Password. Okay, boom, boom, and then I will use the same phone number, but let me just quickly give you the. Okay, I create it. So I will send you. Then I will send you the email with the parent portal login and the credentials later on. But I want to create it for you. Okay. Okay, I got it. Perfect. So the next thing we need to review is where are we in the skill trees?
I've started already. I hope that's okay.
So first, what we need to do is the discipline. I think you already. So the discipline here is the top level. Usually, swim schools has one discipline, which is like swim or swimming, right? This is like more for disciplines, like if they have, for example, if we have like children and adults, so you can have like different trees of the leveling for the children and different for adults. But if you have only children, right? Or
No, we do have adults too, but
but for adults you
it's
are not
really
tracking or you are tracking.
uh no, no, we'll just track the children. I have not. I have adults ask me all the time, but I have not been teaching adults recently because I've been focused on training new instructors and getting this done. So
Yeah. So
it might be something I add in later, but not right now.
yeah. So let's go, the next step, let's go to setup again. So I will just want to finish the setup for scheduling and show you quickly like how to schedule lesson so you can play around a little bit. Go to
Sure.
setup.
Settings or
Oh,
setup?
sorry, settings. Yeah. And there
Okay.
is a close dates.
Yes,
So
I saw that.
yeah,
Okay.
and close dates are dedicated for the dates which are you not really teaching, but the lessons are all scheduled. For example, they're like it's like a holidays or like some special days you are closed and everything. So this is impacting the system because the system what will do is like you will schedule like for I don't know how many months in advance the lesson, but
Okay.
for these days the system will not enroll the swimmer in.
Okay. So do I need to put like the day of the week that I'm closed or something like that?
Yeah, for example, you can say like I don't know, this is like fall break week or anything. This is just the name, right? And then
Sure.
if it's one day, you put the start date and end date the same date. If it's like 1 week, you put like start date at the beginning of the week and end date at the week.
What if it's every Sunday we're closed? What
Oh,
do I put
okay.
during?
But if you are every Sunday closed, it means like you will be not scheduling any lesson for Sunday, right?
Right.
So you don't need to do this for that. It's
Okay.
only,
So
but
this would,
it's only
okay.
for the days if you are regularly scheduled. But like
I see.
if you for example you are having lessons on Wednesday and some
Yeah, it's like
Wednesday,
state school or something,
exactly,
right?
exactly.
Okay, got it. So this would be like we were closed on the 16th, and we're closed on the 16th, and then
And just
I need to put
create
the
and
location
just
is. And
if you
create.
have all location, you need to type location. It will be just
Oh,
all.
okay.
If some schools has multiple locations, they can select exactly every location is for specific school and they have different like close date of the
Yes, yes,
schools. Then
yes.
they can
Yes.
type it. But if you have one location, you don't need to put a location.
Okay, so this will automatically send a message then to all
No, it will be
parents?
impacting the scheduling. Every time you schedule new lesson, it will deactivate in the specific days the scheduling of that
Okay,
lesson.
okay,
So it's always good to have it like upfront for 1 year. So you have like,
sure.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then go back to settings. And I think there is a, go scroll down a little bit. And the skills. Okay, for the skills we will do it later. But basically for the skills, I just give you a quick idea. I don't know, this is you created as a discipline, right?
Yeah, I just added this one.
So discipline will be for swim, for example. Just you can change it like swim. Go to the pencil icon. I will show you like how. No, go pencil icon. Just change the name for swim.
Okay.
Just yeah, swim, and save it. And then for levels, these will be the levels you will be like evaluating the progress of the swimmer. So for example, just make it like it will be like level 1, level 2, level 3, or the levels has specific the names, right? So like kind of awards or badges or anything like. And every level has specific set of skills. So all of these skills needs to be completed to pass this level. Does it make sense? Put rank 1. Oh, okay, first we need to define the template. Okay, hold on a second. I will just create a template because for every skill, sorry, every level has a specific auto template. So once the level 1 is passed, you can send automatically from our system kind of like congratulate your child name passed the level 1. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
So go back to setting. We need to define it first. Go back, go to the settings, and under marketing there is like email templates, yeah, and go to custom email templates and add new one and label it like level 1 completion or something like that. Just give you an idea like how it's connected together.
Sure.
And then go down, scroll down, yes. Activate it with the status, like click the status, this up, go up, there is a status checkbox. Yeah, you need to activate it. And the email subject will be like level 1 pass or something. This will be the template for the email to be
I
sent.
like that.
And then the email text, you will go and you have the on the right side you have variables, like you can type like hi parent first name, congratulate to your child
Okay,
first name. You can copy paste these variables in that email and it will replace the real data from the profile.
like that.
Exactly. Congratulations, your child. Then copy paste this child first name. And this our email template, how it looks like. So we already started to work with the email templating, so you will see like completed level 1 exactly. And then you will just put your yeah, exactly, and save it. Okay, and now go back to the settings, and let's go back to the skills, and create now the level 1, add level and create a level 1. Level 1, okay, and go down, scroll down, put rank 1. This is just the ranking, so level 1 will be rank 1, level 2 rank 2, and select here the email template. Exactly. It's not, hold on, you need to activate it for all languages. I will do it for you.
Okay.
You need to just make it active for all languages, so it's
So when I go in here,
yeah, it's kind of, there is like check,
email
it's kind of
template.
confusing. Yeah, email template, go to custom email templates, custom email templates, yes, and then
And then I
go to
need to
edit
edit
and just
and
go to all of these languages tabs and, and just click the status active, and that's it.
this
Just
one, right?
yeah, go to like yeah, no, click active, but go click on the English Australia tab. Is like exactly, just click on
Oh, I see. So
okay,
activate all of it.
activate all of that, and at the beginning this SVK, just click on this all of the tabs and just activate it.
Like that? Oh,
Yeah,
all of them, even the Slovak and Czech?
yeah, exactly. And check and just put it. It will be never sent because all of people will be using
Sure.
your English, but there is just and save it.
Okay.
Now go to back to the settings, and now it will be. You see that it's active green. Under the active green, it means like it's
Okay.
fully activated, and now it will allow you to assign to that level.
Okay. I see. Interesting. Okay.
But this is
Skills.
one-time setup, right? So
Sure.
yeah, add
Sure.
level. Sorry for that, but
No, that's okay.
level 1. Type level 1. But I will help you to set it up. If you prepare the the structuring, go rank
Yes.
1, go rank 1. If you prepare the structuring in the spreadsheets, I will help you to set it up. And now you should be
Okay.
able to select. Yeah, exactly, and save it.
Okay.
So now you will be creating your like evaluation progress leveling and assigning each level template, so you can auto send automatically once the level is completed for the specific students.
Cool.
And once the level is done, it's allow you to add skills, and this is where you put like stop breathing, certain noise, like all the skills they need to pass it. You see?
I see. Yeah, I see. Okay.
And here we
So
type
this
like
is where your
exactly skill name exactly.
okay. What
Go
is the code?
nothing, go down. You can put the description, what is this about, but this is like later on copy paste.
Sure.
This
Okay.
is like we would like to use it like to explain parents later in parent portal, and just put rank 1.
Sure.
And here you are ranking. So if you have 10 skills, you just put rank 1 until rank 10, and it will be just sorting the skills in the list
Okay.
and save it.
Cool.
So this is how you create the tree for the skill evaluation.
Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna just delete all this.
Yeah, delete all of this and save it.
La, 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 la.
Yeah.
Just giving me notes, I guess.
And what is the one more thing we need to do is set up. This is what I would like to complete here. Go up, scroll up, and there is a rating, skill ratings. So here you define one-time setup, how many stars you will be evaluating each skill. Usually you usually select like 3 star or 5 star, but this is what teachers will be doing, right? They will be ranking the progress of each skills by the stars, and then you define the labeling. So for example, if you select 3 stars, this is what you cannot do and change on the go. This is like one-time setup, so just think about it, how to say, and say like if the teacher plays first star, it will mean what to the parent. It will be like just started or progressing. Second star will be like advanced, almost there, and third star will be like master or completed. So this is the evaluation module, how it will be done and used by the teachers to evaluate each skill for a particular level to make it complete. So in order to complete specific level, all of these skills needs to be selected for 5 stars.
And in order for me to...
And make it pass. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to have to think about this.
You can set it up later. Just think about this labeling. So you can now save it. Update ratings to have it set up. Okay, but you need to specify something because, yeah, just type anything and just save it, and then you can update anytime later. Exactly. Okay, and really quickly, I would like to show you the scheduling. So you can, okay, first of all, I imported few of the clients. Go to the clients.
Okay.
Couple of them for playing.
Give it a second. It's thinking.
Just give you a quick overview. And then I will schedule one lesson with you so you can play around. Yeah.
Okay.
And then there we will stop. You see, like we almost spent 1 hour just for the basics.
Yes.
So here you will see all of the parents registered and all of their children registered in one big list. We are trying to improve this, so it will be a little bit changed very soon, but this is how it looks like. So how you will identify the children is with these artificial emails. For example, you will see this like Amelia Basinger, and then it's like this fake email address. So this is the children. This is the child profile. And the lines with the real emails, there are the parents. So if you open the parents, for example, yeah, but these are the teachers. Teachers are added here as well, so don't be confused.
Okay.
Just click on the name or the profile picture. Just click on the name, not email. Yeah, click on that.
Amelia.
Yeah, for example, it will open the detail of the profile.
Okay.
So you can review all of these multiple tabs, but here is the connections. Every time you open child, there is a parents tab. Do you see the parents tab next to the skills? On the right side.
I'm just, hang on.
There are multiple tabs like bookings, memberships, makeups, credits. No, in this profile, under the picture. Do you see? Yes, exactly. Yes. Exactly. So every time you open child profile, there is a parents tab. And when you click on the parents tab, you will see like who is the parent connected to that.
Okay.
Yeah, with the details. And if you open the parent, click on the Whitney. If it's blue, it's like clickable. So click on the Whitney. If you open the parent profile, parent has on the other way children tab.
Okay, so I can toggle between parent and child is what you're saying.
Exactly, and then you will see like all of the children assigned to that family, to that parent.
Okay. Very cool.
Let me just change some terminology because it's not fully set up, and let's go quickly schedule one lesson so you can play around. Localization, absence.
Holy moly. Okay. I feel like I'm getting it. I'm trying not to be overwhelmed, but I get you.
I told you like why we have 30 minutes slots.
You did. No, that's why I was like, you said 30-minute slots, and I was like, I don't know. I'm okay with the hour because it's a lot. So,
Yeah.
oh, cool. Let's see here.
So we are done, right?
We're what?
We are done, like too much, right? For now. Or you are
No,
fine. Are you are fine?
great. I'm
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Yeah, no,
That's
I'm good.
it's
I'm,
important.
I'm enjoying this. This is great. Yeah, my brain's a little fried, but it's good.
That's why I imported few of the data so you can look around the
Yes,
system, click everywhere, see what is going on, right? So
yes. No, this is good. That's what I was gonna look for. I was gonna look for someone who already had credits. So let's see here. Oh, you probably didn't put the credits in yet.
no, but you can see it
Okay.
here. Like if you go there, we will be importing
Uh-huh.
credits on the parents,
Sure.
and you will see it here in the credit zero, right? And you can manually
Yeah.
go like to the credits tab. It's like four tab, like classes, membership, makeup credits, and you can manually add it, right? So here like add credits, you can put like positive or negative number, add credit. There's the button, red button below.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
So you can add like the amount.
We'll just say. Okay.
No, it will be 6 credit. It's like value in the money. So it will be if there's like 5 lessons. It will be 5 lessons multiplied that amount. So it will be like not sure like 500 or
Oh, so
it.
you want me to put the credits here or the price here?
Now this is
Positive
used
value.
like credits are what the value of the credits will be added to that account, and price means we should okay we will change it for amount. Price if the put price 0, it means like you add it on the benefit, so you are not selling anything. If you put price above the 0, it will go to your revenue report, right? So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
It,
do.
for
I think we're gonna have
importing
to
for
go over this
importing
one
we will
again.
just edit credits without price because it will be like the balance remaining from your sheets. But
Hmm.
if you sell credits, for example, like somebody pay you $500 and you want to add it to your account, you need to put like 500 credits and 500 as a price because it's your revenue. But if you just artificially added credits to your account but you didn't sell anything, you don't have any received money physically, you put price 0.
I see.
It's
So
just
this
that
is where.
yeah, this is how
Oh,
we import initially the balances. You will put balance of the credits, price 0, and that's it.
okay,
And
and
just
that's it. I don't need to do anything else.
yes, just save it. And you will see all of these movements here and the balance above.
Okay, so this is gonna stress me out because this is a dollar amount.
Yeah, it's 101 to the currency. We don't
Well,
have
because I'm
currency.
wondering.
Yeah.
Well, so if I were to say I were to edit this, can I just put like say they bought 10?
But this is $10 then. So what is let me remember, like what is the cost of the lesson?
The cost of the lesson is $40 a lesson.
So it will be not applicable to any lesson because minimum you need to have 40 credits to be applied, right? It's one on one to your currency, so 10 credit mean $10. So if there will be like two remaining lessons, which one cost 40, you need to type 80 credits. You
Okay.
got me?
Yeah, I'll have to get used to that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I think that's probably going to be my biggest shift.
yeah. It will be your biggest shift. But
Yeah.
this will be more on like importing stage. But it can be used to give some benefits, like if you want to some discounts on anything, you can like
Yeah.
okay give you like $40 discount, so you can add 40 credits and it will be applied auto applied from these billings, auto billing. Okay. And
So what I'm saying, what I hear you saying is, and I'm sure I'll have to ask this question again because I do think my brain is about done. Um, You know what? Let's hit the credit thing another time.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I said let's schedule really quickly the one lesson and we are done for today.
Okay, okay. That sounds good.
Yeah. That's
So
why
how do I
we are already done for 1 hour and let's go with fresh
Woo!
mind for
Crash
another
course. The yeah.
crash course.
Yeah,
Okay, so
got it.
let's go to calendar.
Calendar.
Yeah, and I will show you how you click on the week. Click on the week to like week. There is like day, week, and stuff sections. Yeah, so it will refresh the whole calendar.
Okay.
Okay, go up to the locations, like select all locations, go up and select your default. This is just, it needs to refresh for the first time. Okay,
Okay.
and now you can go back to all location because you can have only one location, doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, so this is the calendar viewing. So if you will have 4 zones, you will see like zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, 4, zone 4 for each day, right? So you can see like overview of your scheduling.
Okay.
So how you want to schedule the lesson is like just click anytime on the calendar. Yeah, and it will open this form. And really quickly, you will select the first activity type. This is the template we defined at the beginning. Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is like the lesson name, capacity. Title will be automatically copied from this template if you don't specify it here. So templates are more internal, so it can be like group private, but the title will be what will be visible to parents. So if it's the same, you keep it blank and it will copy it automatically from this activity type. If it's just the private lesson, just put it here in this title. So this is what will title. What will the people see? And then there is a start date, start time, and duration. Like how long is the lesson? So you said it's 20 minutes. Yeah. Here is copy the template settings, minimum and maximum, so you can modify it still here while you are scheduling. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
And we still didn't configure the billing plan, but you will be selecting here the billing plan, which will say like what is the billing cycle, like every month based on the number of lessons, right?
Okay, sure.
This is here is the price. So what is the price for this? 40, right? 38,
It's
okay.
40. We'll do
Okay.
that's when they do it in bulk, that's typically
Okay.
what it is.
No, don't do anything. Go down. Colors, if you want to coloring, stop color. This is just for coloring or also,
Okay.
but for now we don't need it. And recurrence, this is important. And this is where you click like this is the lesson for
Yes.
every.
Yes. So what day did I pick?
What is
I
the
don't
date?
remember.
14th, and 14 is
Was a Monday.
Monday. So select Monday. So for
So let's
every
do
class, no,
Mondays.
stop. I will tell you. Like for every day, you select only for that day. So if we have the same class, we will be cloning. So we will clone Monday and make it Wednesday. If you put selected days, multiple days, and if you want to make a change only for Monday, it will change everything.
I see. I
So
see.
because it
Okay.
will connect
Understood.
to one series.
Okay.
So keep it always separated, and then select the repeat type and make it like long term. There is
Create next event after previous
no
starts or create
for the last option.
this one.
I don't know. Sometimes it's not changing the screen. Yeah, exactly. And then select like after when you are scheduling this lesson. So if you say
What if
schedule.
I don't want an end date?
Usually, currently, how the system is working, like you schedule for 1 year, and then we will be like renewing.
Say that again.
So usually, what we do is like we schedule it for 1 year in advance, and then we will be using the renew function. It will be like automatically renewing. We don't have like unlimited. We need to always
I see.
we need to specify like when the lesson. So you can, for example, schedule it for I don't know 6 months at upfront for now. Just
Okay.
make the date. No, go ends by and just open the calendar and put it like May next year or something. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But I still see no stop.
Oh, sorry. I jumped the gun.
There was and okay, just click on it, you will see like how to edit, change, yeah, change. And on the second tab, but you said correct date, I was still seeing the 2023 year. Go down to recurrence. Go down, scroll down to recurrence. You see there is a,
Oh, I see what you're
you
saying.
need
I'm
to
sorry.
change the year to 2024, exactly.
Oh, I thought I did,
No, I
but
mean, you need to click on the date in the calendar.
uh
Click on the date, exactly, and then it will change, okay.
I see.
No,
Okay.
stop, go up,
Okay.
scroll up, and then go to advanced, and you need to select the staff. Here you select the
Aha.
teacher. You select the teacher.
Aha. Okay. Sorry. Woo. Yeah.
And then if you want to change the whole series, then go save these and all followings, and this is where we're done.
Save this and all followings. Okay.
No?
So I don't want
And
to
there
do
is one
anything
more
else.
thing. We need to select the skill discipline exactly. Like this level, or sorry, this class is for specific skill discipline, which is swim. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Okay.
And save these and followings. So basically, this is how you schedule a lesson in the calendar. It will be taking a while because it's yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
And if you want to schedule a new class, just click on the class. Click on the class in the calendar, and I will show you one magic button, and then we will be finishing. And clone. Next to the change is clone. So we will copy all of your data and then just modify teacher, starting time, starting date, and the recurrence day, and it will clone the lesson, for example, for
And
Wednesday.
so this is where I would
Yeah,
change it to Wednesdays.
exactly, and go up and change the start date to Wednesday. Start date to Wednesday. It will be 16th. Yeah, and that's
Okay.
it. And if you change time or anything, and just save it.
Okay.
And this is how you do quickly the scheduling.
Okay. Now,
You see?
okay.
And now you see the lesson is cancelled because you said there is a minimum one. A system is every 5 minutes checking this.
So you want me to have the minimum of 0?
Yeah.
I'm so confused. Let's see, Monday, Wednesday. Okay. 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 Okay.
We are done.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have enough to play around with for a little bit. And I'll play around and I'm sure I'll mess up some stuff, but
I will send you later on the email video parent access, parent portal, teacher access for the teachers, and then you can distribute and you can play around with these as well.
is there a different way to view this calendar?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
There is the days, week, and staff. So if you click staff,
okay.
so staff will be as a columns, you see, and then you will see for each staff scheduling.
Okay. Interesting. There's no way to view the month?
No, month is, we don't have month.
Not yet. Okay. Okay.
And there is one more thing, we can limit the times, because if you do only from 7 to 7, it does make sense to start with 5 a.m. So we have settings to limit the times, like if you are doing on specific day times, so you don't need to show other times if you are not really scheduling any lessons, right?
Sure.
So what is the time you are starting and ending each day?
You want me to email you that?
I can set it up now so we can finish.
We start 8 a.m. on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
But we can have one setting for everything. So
sure. Okay. So 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
8 a.m. So I will set it up and you can refresh. You will see like better view. 8 p.m.
Well, let's do 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. just in case. That's fine.
Okay. Now refresh. Just refresh the screen.
Okay.
You see?
Okay. Yeah, that's
it's much
nice.
better. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's nice.
Okay, so we are done for today. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your patience with me.
No, absolutely not. And also there is a front desk view. One more thing. Up, there is a button front desk. and this is the list view. Usually it's defaulted by today, but you can change the dates, and this is the list view, like who is coming for that specific day, and you will see all the list of the students. When we schedule the students, you will see the names. So this is very
Okay.
good, like who is coming today, and you will immediately see all the swimmers and all the teachers and all the lessons and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, we will go
Okay.
to
And
this.
then is there
Yeah, I need to go. Yeah,
you need to go. Okay. That's okay. I'll ask that question another time.
okay. So play
I
around. If you
appreciate
have
it.
any questions, shoot me anything over the weekend as well, and I will be replying. And then send me these available time slots, and we will schedule next sessions.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Woo. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay. Have
All
a
right.
nice day. Bye bye,
Good
Sarah.
night. Bye. Thank you.